kids, it's Mrs. Jardins, and I am back for another Al's Pals lesson. This one is lesson number 42. Wow, we've done so many already. Now this one is called Want to Trade? So what's this one about? Well, it's to teach you guys that trading is one thing that you can do in some conflicts. And also, if we were here in person, it'd be to give you guys practice in suggesting a trade. Why don't we sing Al, Will You Come Out? Remember, it goes like this. Al, will you come out? Al, will you come out? We're sitting calmly, there's no fuss. Al, will you come out to talk with us? So that's how it goes. So we sang it. And here's Al. Hi, boys and girls. Hi, Al. How are you doing today? Good, Mr. Jordan. So what's going on, Al? I visited my cousins, Joyce and Bill, last Sunday. They were very happy because their grandmother brought them each some new crayons. Each one had a different color crayons in their box. There was no yellow. So he started to grab a yellow crayon from Joyce's box. Joyce shouted, "Stop! Don't take my crayons!" "But I really want to use yellow," said Bill. Joyce said, "We don't have to grab or fight. We can trade." She looked at Bill's crayons and saw a purple crayon she wanted and said, "I'll trade my yellow crayon for your purple one." Bill thought about it a while and then said, "Okay." They had fun the rest of the afternoon drawing pictures together. They found out that trading turned out to be better than grabbing or fighting. That is so cool, Al. Trading is a great way to solve some conflicts. Sometimes trading is a good way to solve a problem. When you trade, each purchase switches something they have with the other person. Mrs. Jardins, have you ever traded something to solve a problem or traded anything to solve a problem? You know what, Al? I have. So a few years ago, my aunt had given me a throw for Christmas and also one for my mom. Now, if you look behind me, this right here is one of my throws. This isn't the one that my aunt gave me. This is a Yankee one. I think my husband got me. But a throw is something when you get cold, you can throw over you or over your feet, keep you toasty. So anyway, she gave me one and gave my mom one. They were two different colors. The one she gave me was like a tannish color, like a really, really light brown. And the one she gave my mom was red. Now, red didn't match anything in my mom's house, but it matched a lot of stuff in my house. And the tan one really didn't match anything in my house, but it matched my mom's house. So what do? We just traded. And it worked out perfect for both of us. So sometimes that really works. So when I was little too, my sister and I, because I have a sister that's 3 years younger than me, when we were little, we used to trade things. It is a wonderful way to solve conflicts. Let's see if Al has anything more to say to you, okay? It sounds like trading can be a really helpful thing to do sometimes. It is helpful to trade sometimes, but you have to be careful that you're not trading things you use on your body. Your hairbrush or toothbrush or food that you have started to eat should not be traded because they might not be healthy for someone else to use. You know what, Al? That's a great idea. He's right. You shouldn't share a comb either, or toothbrush, or food, because you don't know what somebody else might be allergic to, and they might have an allergic reaction. Sometimes they break out in hives or something like that. You don't want that to happen. So you have to just not do that. If you trade a toy or trade a crayon, something like that, that's fine, or a throw. But definitely don't do that. Don't trade your hairbrush or comb or toothbrush or food, things like that. Well, thank you so much for visiting today, Al. You're welcome. Bye, kids. Oh, maybe we should sing bye-bye, Al. Bye-bye, Al. Bye-bye, Al. So if we were doing this in the classroom, we could try to play a little trading game. But since this is virtual, we can't really do that. So maybe if school resumes this year with everybody in school, we could try it. But for now, we're just going to have to sign off. But remember, trading is a wonderful way to solve some conflicts. Now, there are also some other things that you should remember, though, if you're going to trade. Remember, or think about this for a second. Pretend you did do that. Pretend you traded with someone. Say, well, we'll use crayons, for example. Say you were in class and you wanted to color something, and if we have two kids sitting at a table, maybe they might have the color you need. Would it be good to trade? Sure. Maybe they have one that you want. Maybe you have one that they want. So think, how would you feel if you got to trade for what you wanted? Or how would it feel if you asked to trade and the other person did not want to trade? You wouldn't feel very good, would you? Now, is it okay to ask for something that you don't get? Sure. Maybe they didn't want to trade it. Sometimes you just have to deal with that. Is it okay to say, no, I don't want to trade right now? Yes, you could do that too. Now, when is trading a good idea? Well, when you have something to trade that the other person will want, or when you have to trade, or what you have to trade is yours to give. Remember, you can't trade something if it's not yours. So when's it not a good idea? You have to remember these things. When you don't have something to trade that the other person will want, or when you have to trade or when what you have to trade doesn't belong to you. And always remember this, there are things that are not healthy to trade. That would be toothbrush, hairbrush, comb. Maybe you took a bite out of the cookie and you didn't like it and you wanted to give it to somebody else. You shouldn't do that either. So that's all I have for now. I'm going to see you guys another time with another Alice Pals lesson. Bye.